Shiv, congratulations on the new contract. How does it feel to sign it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm over the moon, to be fair. I'm just grateful, to be honest, just obviously with what I've been through the past 9 months, and for the club to, still believe in me in that sense. Yeah, I'm just really grateful.
It takes me on to my next question, really. How much does it mean to you that the club have shown that trust in you, despite having been out for a long time with injury?
Yeah, I mean, going through having an ACL injury and, going through that whole process, that's probably mentally the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with. So yeah, for the club to kind of not give me something back, but to acknowledge everything that I have been through and be like, here you go, like here's your reward, sort of thing. Like like I said, I'm just extremely grateful, because I've seen instances where other players have had this injury and they're coming towards the end of their contract and then they're left with nothing. So yeah, like I said, just very, very grateful.
How difficult is it to manage the emotions of, one, doing the injury, but then also two, not really knowing what your future is, but then to have this step in place now where you've got the new deal? Does that take a lot of pressure off you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when I was going through like the early stages of my rehab, I wasn't thinking that far ahead, because it was just hectic. So I was just like, let me just get through the first couple of months and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, it takes a massive weight off your shoulders to know you've got some sort of stability, especially, like I said, coming back from an injury like this. It's been tough. But yeah, the club have been great with the support that they've given me throughout the whole process. So yeah, we move.
And it's been a journey, to say the least, but how good does it feel to be edging closer towards the end?
Like, if you were to ask me that question 9 months ago, I wouldn't have believed that I would have made it to this point. Like, because it's just the process of doing the same thing every day and seeing minimal changes. Like I said before, it's mentally the hardest thing I've ever had to deal with, because of how active I am, how active I've been my whole entire life, and I never get injured. I've never had like a major injury. So for this to happen and for me to go from 0 to 100, it's just it was very difficult, especially at the beginning, when I couldn't walk, I couldn't drive, I couldn't even get up to go to the toilet without having crutches. So yeah, it's been tough, but I'm just grateful that I've stuck with it and been consistent with my rehab, because if I wasn't, and if I didn't have the support from the club themselves, I wouldn't be at this point. So yeah, I'm just excited to get back out there, really.
Again, like, does it feel special for you having the group that we have here and having that additional support from the players? I know there's a lot of characters in this group, you get on with everyone. Does that help you a lot as well?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, there's times where I've come in training and I don't want to speak to anyone. Don't speak to me, because like I said, doing the same thing every single day, it's draining, and it's like you see minimal changes. If not, there was months where I saw none, and I'm doing the same thing every day. Like, I felt like I was a hamster in a wheel. But yeah, having the girls around me, and there's girls who have had this injury before and had like injuries where they've been out for a long period of time. So it's nice to have someone that you can relate to in that sense, because it's so hard to explain what it feels like unless you've been through it yourself. So yeah, having that support from the girls in terms of like being able to relate to them in some aspects, yes, it's helped massively.
And like you say, that journey has been parts where you've not felt like you've seen any progress, but now you're pretty much back in full training. When you went back into that for the first time, how did that feel?
Do you know what? It wasn't. It felt great, but for me, it's like my thing is, I think I'm gonna feel the most emotion when I step foot on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just happy to be back in and around the girls, and yeah, just feel like a footballer again, really. So yeah.
Well, it's great to have you back, and congratulations on the new deal.
Thank you.